Hey guys, what's up? We are live here on Front Row Promotions on Thursday night. I know it's a little bit different, me introducing the show, but Mistress Kandi wanted to take over for an episode. So here we are, Mistress Kandi alongside Lisa, my beautiful co-host. And right below, here we go, right down below there, we got Ben Albert from Field of Fire joining us all the way from Sydney, Australia, yeah?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
And you've been on the show before, so welcome back. It is so good to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you girls again. Hey, how you going?
We're doing great. How's life in Australia? I heard it's a little cold down there.
Life in Australia is cold. You got that right. Yeah. That's why I'm decked out in the jacket. And man, it's getting colder. I mean, winter's coming up, so obviously it's getting colder. So
Sure.
to be expected.
We got summer coming up over here, so
Right. See, there you go.
I see you got the memo this time, because you know how we wear our sunglasses on this show. I love the shades; they look great.
Yeah. Who knows? I might take them off to reveal my eyes that haven't slept.
Oh dear.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever you feel comfortable with, my dear. It's all good. Well, to start out, you've got some really cool things in the works, your new songs you're working on, but there's a new EP that is in the works as well. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. We went into the studio again in January this year, and we recorded our second EP, 6 songs, all brand new songs.
Awesome.
And it's called, and it's called Beneath the Surface. So that'll be released in June, sometime in June. I don't have an exact date, but it'll definitely be in June. And we've got some gigs coming up in July, a couple of gigs coming up in July. So that's good.
Oh, that's so cool. So cool.
Yeah.
And those gigs, are they just in Sydney, or like, are you traveling elsewhere?
Oh, I wish. Yeah, they're just in Sydney for now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, that's amazing. A new EP coming out in June, Beneath the Surface.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Tell us a little bit more about the work that went into it. I mean, this is huge, a milestone. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, thank you. I mean, our first EP, Balls to the Wall, was released in March 2021. So it's been a couple of years since you've heard from the Field of Fire boys in terms of CD.
Okay.
But with COVID and all that sort of stuff, I mean, that's probably why it's been delayed. And we wanted to write, me and the guitarist written a lot of songs, but some of them, just didn't work out well. And then we wrote a bunch of new songs, and we said, well, these are the songs that are going on the new EP. And so we rehearsed hard, and then we went into the studio in January, like I said, and recorded these. And it's just taken a little bit longer to release these songs. I mean, like I said, they've waited 2 years, the fans have waited. So, hey, what's another couple of months, right?
That's true. You want to make sure you lock it down, get it right the way you want it, get that sound how you want everyone to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's perfect.
And a couple of weeks ago, we gave the fans a 1.5 minute teaser of one of the songs that'll be on the next EP called Long Live Rock and Roll.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What is the name of the song?
Long Live
Rock and Roll.
Long Live Rock and Roll.
That's the name. I'm sorry.
Long Live Rock and Roll.
Long Live Rock and Roll. You got it.
Rock and roll. Despite what Gene Simmons says, rock and roll ain't dead.
That's right. That's right.
Gene Simmons, we love you, but Jesus, man.
He is what it is. He is what he is, man. I mean, like, you look. The thing is, I'll quickly say about Gene Simmons, right? Yes, he can be, very arrogant. Yes, very opinionated. Yes, but he's a hell of a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to credit where credit's due.
Right.
Like, if it wasn't for him, I don't know if Kiss would have been as big as they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for all these flaws that he has, which we all got flaws, He's a hell of a businessman. So I'll say that. But yeah, back to Fuel to Fire. I mean, we're really excited for this new EP to come out and the fans to hear 6 brand new songs. Yeah.
That's really exciting. Good for you. Congratulations. I'm sure the
thank you.
fans are really, really excited. So guys, stay tuned for that. Post anything you need to on our page to promote your stuff. So guys, stay tuned to Front Row Promotions for that. And also on Ben's socials, Fuel to Fire socials, all that information will all be there. So stay tuned for that. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, we talked about this really briefly off the air. You joined another band.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Well, I told the guys that earlier this year, I said, look, I want to get out there and do some more with my voice. For the last 3.5 years, I've just done Fuel to Fire. I'm the manager, of course, and I do all the promotional stuff. All the social media sites are taken care of by me. Mm-hmm. So I said, you know what, I'm going to join a cover band or a tribute band, something like that. And so I put in an ad earlier this year. Yeah, I put in an ad earlier this year, and a guy responded that I knew about a couple of years ago. And he said, hey, we're looking for a singer. Would you be interested in auditioning? I said, hell yeah. And so I went, I did about 5 songs. I did about 5 songs last week. And they said, do you want to join the band? I said, absolutely. So I joined. Yeah.
So that's cool. More like a top 40 sort of tribute band where you're playing a bunch of stuff, or like how does that work?
Yeah, we're playing a bunch of stuff. I wouldn't join a band that I'd have to impersonate one singer.
Gotcha.
These are a bunch of songs from Journey and Foreigner and
all the good ones.
Yeah.
Poison, Alice Cooper, stuff like that.
Def Leppard's in there.
Def Leppard, Loverboy.
Yeah, Loverboy.
I love that. Yes.
Love it.
Yeah. Canadian band. Yes. So
very cool.
So there's 5. It's a 5-piece band, and there's I'm the lead singer, and then we've got another singer, girl singer. So yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah. And maybe you can do, if you do Ozzy, you can do that that Kiss Me Deadly song, or no, what's the one that they do?
Close My Eyes Forever.
What's it called?
Close My Eyes Forever.
Yes. Yeah,
Lead Her Forward in Aussie. Yeah.
That's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I bring it. Yeah. I mean, I bring it up.
I'm going to hand this to you for a minute. I just have to step away for a minute, okay?
Sure. Gotcha. Yep. All right. So I'm back to you, Ben.
Yeah.
You said Leader Ford. Yes. Mm-hmm. That would be an awesome thing to hear. I always would love to hear that live, and in a cover band, tribute band, however. Mm-hmm. And that would be a cool thing to do. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. No, well. Yeah.
So what's one of the bands that you saw the first time in concert?
Well, my first concert was Motley Crue back in, I think, 89. It was here in Sydney, and it was the best concert. I mean, it was the first concert I've been to, but I've been to other concerts since then. But that was one of the best. I'd say one of the best concerts I've been to. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
My
first. So ahead.
Oh, hey. Oh no! I said sadly. That's sadly when Vince Neil could actually still sing.
Oh yes, back then, and that was the best. Yeah, the best.
If you're listening, Vince Neil. Yeah.
Out of all their albums, they're so good, but I really love the first album. That's when you listen and you get hooked by them, and you figure out which songs do you like the best, and then other songs come out. But I really love the first album.
Well, I mean,
I really love the first album.
Is it Too Fast for Love?
That's it. That's it. Yeah, I know it had something to do with fast.
Oh, I love that. I love Dr. Feelgood too. I didn't listen to their later albums, but yeah.
For the record, my opinion, the band is great. I love Motley Crue. Vince Neil is a jerk.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
I had an interaction with him, or almost had an interaction with him,
Uh,
and he was just very
Uh-oh,
cold
that's
and
not-
rude. Very cold and rude.
Oh,
Oh, but
that's
when
not
the
good.
groupies show up, no, he ain't rude.
Of
Anyway.
course.
Well, you know, look, I don't know. I mean, you know, look, I mean, I personally, for me, you know, maybe he was, I don't know, maybe he was having a bad day. I don't know. Who knows?
He was
what
nice
goes
to
on.
the groupies.
He was nice to the groupies, right?
Of course,
Okay.
right,
There you
right.
go. There you go. Well, yeah, well, I could say that, you know, he knew what was probably coming.
He knew what was going to get going on that.
Yeah, he knew what was going to get going, you know, I mean, so, yeah. But it is what it is. But,
That's
yeah, I mean,
it.
look, you know, I you know, in terms of Fuel to Fire, I think, you know, the sky's the limit. I mean, you know, this is the first time since August last year we started doing shows. August last year, and we've got 2 gigs in July, which hasn't happened since last year. You know.
Okay.
But I have to say, I did a podcast a couple of weeks ago, and I have to say it's getting tough to get gigs. I'm finding it really tough. You know.
Yeah.
And even friends of mine are in cover bands, and they said they're struggling to find gigs too, which is pretty sad, actually. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm happy that we got 2 gigs in July the 1st and July the 29th. We got
Hey,
gigs.
July
Perfect.
July
That's-
the 1st, Canada Day.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's
It
right.
is.
It is too. It is
Oh,
too. Yes.
good.
Right.
When is Victoria Day? Is that Canada Day? I don't know.
No, so Victoria Day is a holiday which is actually next Monday. It's a statutory
okay.
holiday that celebrates Queen Victoria's birthday.
Oh, okay. So that's what my daughter's
it's
named
a national
after.
holiday. Yes, it's a national holiday, so everything's closed on that day.
Oh wow! See, I named my daughter for a good reason. She's named Victoria and Anne, Anne. So she's named after the 2 queens.
Oh wow.
Boy, does she act like it!
Oh boy.
Oh my!
But yeah,
Well,
so July 1st and the 29th. That's awesome.
Yes,
Very
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
that's perfect.
So
Absolutely.
the start of July, the end of July. Yeah.
You gotta love it.
But yeah. But you know, hey, if I remember, I'll give a shout out. Hey, happy Canadian Day!
There you go.
Awesome.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
film that too. You gotta get somebody to
Oh
film it.
yeah, no, we're definitely going to film. We film every gig, so you know you'll see footage. Don't worry, you'll see my hair waving around everywhere. Don't worry.
There you go.
Yeah.
We have some people on the board saying hello, and I can see. I got my phone.
Who is
That is. Let me come back down. It's Stephanie.
Hello, Stephanie.
Stephanie, yeah. And
Stephanie
then there's
Vednalia. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for watching.
Hi, yes. And then we have James Lane is also watching.
What's up,
Samantha
man?
Stevens. Hi there.
Hello, Samantha Stevens.
Yes. And she said, hey, there we go.
Hey.
So just
Stephanie,
Hello.
where are you watching
Rena
from?
Christina, thank you for watching.
Hello.
Yes.
Tina, is it Tina?
Christina. I mean Rena Christina. Rena Christina.
Oh, Rena.
I like
Christina.
that. Yeah. Rena
Hello,
Christina.
Rena Christina.
Has a good ring to it. Yeah.
Pittsburgh. Oh, very cool.
Awesome.
Well,
Awesome.
watching from Pittsburgh. We got people watching everywhere. Where's everyone else watching from?
Yes. Tune in. Where are you watching from?
Very
If you
cool.
have any questions or comments, just post them to the board and put your name beside it so we can see who it is. Yeah, because otherwise we just have to go back into our phones and see it. Sometimes Facebook don't. You have to get permission for your name to be.
Facebook gets weird sometimes.
Yes.
Ben, do you have any instruments around? Do you have any guitars around you right now?
No.
Oh,
No.
darn.
But yeah, you know, remember last time I did
Yes.
I did the acoustic version of Taken Too Soon, didn't I?
You did.
You
Yes.
did.
Yeah. This was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, no, my guitar's been restrung. So
Darn.
yeah, sorry.
Oh.
But yeah, no, we've never done. Speaking of Taken Too Soon, we've never done that song live in an acoustic setting, which I'd really like to do in our set. We might do it in one of our we might do it in one of our July gigs.
That'll be good.
Yeah,
that'll be really cool. Footage for sure. We need to get footage of that.
Yeah, no, you will. It would just be. But we're adding in another cover song into our set, so a Judas Priest song actually.
Ooh, really? Which one?
You Got Another Thing Coming.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. Yes.
Yeah. We got our rehearsal next week, and then we've learnt that song, so we're just gonna smash it out, and we're definitely gonna do that.
Oh, I love to hear that. That would be so cool.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, Lisa, I'm going to hand it over to you. Maybe you've got some more questions for Ben.
Okay. So, when you do the writing process in your band, do you all collaborate in the writing for your new songs, or is it just one person?
No, it's two people. It's me and the lead guitarist. Me and Clay, the lead guitarist. He writes all the music. I write all the lyrics.
Awesome.
And he just goes, "Oh, Ben, I've got a new song." I'm like, "Oh, great, send it to me."
Yeah.
And then he sends me like maybe a minute of it, a minute and a half, and I'll go, "Yes, I love it," or "I don't really like that," and then he'll come at me with something else. But that's how it starts. Him making up music and then sending it to me. I'm going, "Yes, I like that song," and then I'll start writing lyrics if I get inspired with something.
That is so cool.
So currently, right now, we're working on another original song called "Am I the Only One?"
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that sounds good. Is it a fast beat song, or is it like a slower? Is it fast? Okay.
It's a mid-tempo song like "Balls to the Wall" by Accept.
Nice. Oh,
shout out to the boys. We love you.
Yes.
Martin, we love you.
Yes. Whee.
Accept. So and I think I said this last time that it was funny when I said, hey, we got a song called "Balls to the Wall," and some people were thinking that it was an Accept cover.
I know. I just looked at it today. I was going to find out what song I wanted to play there, and I'm like, is that it? And I clicked on it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not. And it wasn't. So I'm like, whoa.
But I got to tell you, it was a good marketing ploy because people thought that it was an Accept cover.
Exactly, it draws you in. See, pulled you in there.
And I just pretended that it was a marketing ploy. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like, oh right, because I got to be, because I got to be honest. I got to be honest. I've never heard that song before. So,
really?
No, I've never heard that song.
You've never heard that song?
No. I didn't listen to Accept. I didn't listen to. I listen to them now, but I didn't listen to them back then when we released our first EP.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
By the way, when I stepped away, I could still hear your conversation. Now, you were talking about like really great concert experiences.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to tell
concert,
you, I got to tell you, I saw Accept back in October, and we were hanging out with Martin and the boys beforehand. But the singer was down; he was sick that night, so they performed without their singer. And I got to tell you, even though Mark was not up there, he was in the hotel recovering, but the how do I do this? How do I say this? The between the audience and the band, like the chemistry, that's what I was looking for. The chemistry between the audience and the band. The audience was singing the songs louder than the band was playing.
Right.
It was one of the best concert experiences I've ever had.
Wow.
And I talk about this with Martin all the time.
Okay.
It's just, that was one of the best. Anyway, go on.
No.
You mentioned Accept. I have to say those are my boys.
No. I think I saw that YouTube video when the singer was sick, and I think it was the drummer that was taking over the lead vocals.
No, that was something that just happened like within the last few weeks. I'm talking back in October.
Okay.
Mark Mark came down with a viral infection.
Yeah.
And the doctor told him, like, he was already feeling a bit weird, like a couple other shows prior to that. But basically what happened is the doctor told him, you know, don't sing tonight. Otherwise you could mess up the rest of your career. You won't be able to sing the rest of the tour. You might not be able to sing at all. So don't sing tonight. You need to rest your vocal cords. So the boys went up there and Mark was in the hotel recovering and they kicked ass. I couldn't believe it. It was awesome.
And I might just add something that, you know, a lot of people think, oh yeah, you're the singer, you don't have to bring any equipment, and oh yeah, you're the singer. Let me tell you, man, being the singer of a band is tough, because the thing is, our two little vocal cords are the only things that we can't replace those. We can't replace those like a bass string, a guitar string, a snare head, or cymbals. Our little vocal cords are like that. And let me tell you, it's tough being a singer, because if you've got a cold, that affects your voice. If you're not sleeping well, that affects your voice. You know, it's really tough, man, because our instrument's with us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, man.
Absolutely. You got to watch how you know, you can't talk to.
Yeah, they're very delicate.
The show. Yeah. All of it.
Just like I saw an interview with Miles Kennedy from Alter Bridge, and he said, you know, he doesn't really talk that much during like tours and before shows to preserve his voice. I'm like, oh, right on.
Voice. Yeah.
Because let me tell you, you expel more energy talking than you do singing. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, very true.
Very true. Very true.
Wow. Yeah.
I know. Like Lisa and I were just in Nashville a couple of months ago.
Oh yeah.
And one of the guests that was there was Ron Keel.
Okay.
And Ron Keel, so Ron Keel had performances all weekend. I think he had like 3 or 4 shows that he was doing, plus rehearsals. So this time around, normally he's slotted to do interviews, but this time around he was only doing photo opportunities and not interviews, because he had to preserve that voice, right? Exactly. Between rehearsals and shows. I mean, there was a lot going on that weekend. So I totally get that.
Yeah, we just did the photo shoot, which was very cool. Yeah. And
I got a hug.
So we do.
Oh, right. Yeah, right on. That's right. You went to Nashville. I saw a couple of videos. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really cool trip. It was my first time being there and my first time meeting Kandi.
Ah, right. That's right. Because I mean, that's where we want to do our tour. We want to do a tour of the Midwest.
Nice. Yeah. Nashville's the place to be for music. That's why they call it the Music City, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, we want to do shows in Nashville and Chicago and in what is it? Kansas and anywhere in between.
Yeah.
Anywhere in between. You know.
Yeah.
That'll have us.
There you go.
That'll have 5 crazy Australian rock stars.
Rock
stars. Did I say that? Yeah. Rock musicians. Rock musicians. Not rock stars yet.
Oh, then you can come to Baltimore.
Baltimore, huh?
That's where I am.
And where exactly is Baltimore in geographically?
Maryland.
It's on the East Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. East Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'd love to do Vancouver in Canada, and
No, but don't do Vancouver, because that's way on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast.
I know. But it's what we can afford.
I understand. I'm just busting your balls.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, I know.
She's
how about
balls to the wall, man.
Yeah, exactly. How about some fun questions, Lisa?
That sounds like a plan.
All right, Ben, I'm going to start this one off.
Go ahead, Kandi.
All right, honest answer only.
Oh no, you're starting with that one.
Coke or Pepsi?
Go ahead.
Come on, Coke or Pepsi?
Sorry?
Coke or Pepsi?
Oh, Pepsi.
What is it? Fuck.
Pepsi.
Well, yeah.
What did he say? Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Hot damn.
Yeah, Pepsi.
I want at least.
But I have to say, I don't really drink a lot of soft drink, so. But
no, hey,
if
that's cool.
But if I had to, it'd be definitely Pepsi. Yeah.
Yes. I love my Pepsi.
Now, if you did like that blind taste test, if you put a blindfold on, would you be able to tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi?
Yeah,
Do you think?
I would.
You would,
Oh,
huh?
yeah. No, I would. Yeah.
I sure would.
I've always
I
wanted to
would
try
also,
that.
yes,
I
yes.
feel like I can do that, but I've never done that before. I've always wanted to try
We
that.
should have did that in Nashville, daggone it.
We should have. We should have.
Yes. We should have did that at our table just for the kicks. Next
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
I have a
Lisa,
cool
go for it.
All right. I do have a cool question. I'll start with the first one I have, and then I'll pull up the other one that I found, which is really cool. It's really neat. But anyway, if you were in a hot tub time machine and you're going to set your dial, where are you going to go?
Vancouver.
Vancouver, Canada.
I'm just kidding. Go on.
Oh.
No, Vancouver, Canada. I've always wanted to go
Really?
to. Yeah, no,
Oh,
really. That's
shit.
true. That's true. You know, and I've got to say that, you know, I hope that in another couple of years we can go to Vancouver and move there. But hey, we'll see.
You were talking about moving there last time.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I hope you
Yeah.
get to do that. I really hope you get to do that.
Me too. You know, much closer to the US without living in the US. Sorry, Lisa.
That's okay. Yes.
All right, go with the other question. I want to hear this.
You want the other question? Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
A toy company makes an action figure out of you. What two accessories does it come with?
Headband and sunglasses.
I love it.
That's a good
Headband.
one.
I love it. I
Headband
saw
and
that today and I'm
sunglasses.
like, oh, that would be a good question. I sent it to you, but that's when my messenger wasn't working. But you
So
didn't
is anyone going to make one for me? Or?
That would be cool. Although we do know somebody who works or does
Really?
business or works around
Is that
somebody who does that. He does, doesn't it?
I
Steve?
don't know. Oh, yeah. I think I don't know. Does he endorse them? I'm not sure. Steve, if you're watching, can you
Yeah.
comment or let us know?
Psycho Steve from the Metal Summit. He does. He
Oh,
works
okay.
with people, or he endorses. He does something
Okay.
with this where they make a
3D,
figurine.
3D and me, or I think that's what it's
Oh,
called.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
I don't
you
know.
are watching,
I mean, I could be asking for trouble because some of my haters might use it as a voodoo doll.
oh no,
Can
we
you
don't
imagine?
want that to happen. Although someday I feel people already have done that to me.
Voodoo doll. Yeah.
But if you're interested and you really want one, I'll find out the info for you.
Can you imagine?
That would be cool though, right?
It's funny though. Imagine.
I need to get one done for Armageddon if you're watching.
Oh, yes. No, they would be pretty cool. Get one of the whole band. That way you can have a band set of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And you can have the guitar and all the drum sets and you know, and then you can display it somewhere. That would be neat.
Like Kiss style with all the equipment. Get like a Fuel to Fire action figure set.
And then
Oh, cool.
and then if they upset me, I can throw darts at them.
Oh.
Yeah, good on you guys. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
All right. So another fun question. Ben, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what 5 items would you want to bring with you?
Well, 3 off the bat straight away. My wife, my 2 kids. And then could I have like I have to have a guitar.
Anything you want.
And I know we'd run out of food, but I'd bring food. I'd bring enough food.
How about a
need
cell
food.
phone where you can order food?
How about a what?
A cell phone
Yeah, but we're stuck on a deserted island.
where you can order food and they'll
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. How would they get it to a deserted island? Uber.
you'd have your
Uber
own
Eats.
boat. Your own boat with that make, DoorDash deliveries or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Ben,
They drop it out of an airplane.
yeah. Hey, Ben, your order's ready. Where is it? Oh, it's in the sea. All right, I'll go swim and go get it. He just dropped it in the sea.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Too
Oh,
funny.
Lord.
Lisa, back to you.
Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see. I am going to ask you the bucket list question.
All right.
If you have anything on your bucket list, like something that you haven't done that you want to do, what would be on your bucket list?
Travel around the world with my family. There you go.
Oh.
I would love that.
Awesome.
Yep. That way you can have,
And what would
say
be,
you went
what would be
everywhere.
what would be the first place that you guys would go?
Canada.
Of course.
Canada.
Awesome.
Canada. And then
This
Europe.
would be at Candy's house.
Yeah, Canada, and then all around Europe, and then the
No,
US.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to come to Toronto.
It's very
I'm
cold
just
there.
kidding. I'm
Very
just
cold
kidding.
there, huh? Very
What's
cold
that?
there.
No,
I
not
said
right
very.
now. No.
Not right now, no, because it's coming up to summer. Yeah, but yeah, no, you know that, and obviously, you know, to tour the world with my band, you know, that's
Sure.
the bucket list, of course. So yeah, hopefully, you know, we've got to raise a good sum of money to do this US tour next year. But you know, I have high hopes that we'll be able to do it. I mean, yeah, positive thinking, man, can't help. You know, you can't go wrong with that. You know.
Lisa, who wrote that comment?
That one was Stephanie Vadno. Mm-hmm.
What?
Said we need to get them a big sponsor. Is it sponsor?
I think she
Sponsorship.
probably meant sponsorship.
Sponsor in
Sponsorship.
the U.S. Yep.
Yeah. Well,
There
I
you
agree,
go.
Stephanie. You know, Donald Trump, are you listening or what?
Oh, God, wow.
He can lend us some money. He's a billionaire.
Yes. And then
Well,
this one,
well, can I just say, Stephanie, if you can make that happen, go for it.
yes, there you go.
Yeah.
And then this person is Stephanie says, good question, Ben. Okay. Ronnie North is watching.
What's up?
Your mom, Kandi, Susan's watching. Hi, Mom.
Holy shit. My mom's
Yes,
in
she's
Cuba
watching.
right now.
Hello,
Hi.
Candy's mum.
She's in Cuba right now. And hey, listen, I got to give a shout out to my mom because she actually sponsored Lisa and I, sponsored the show to make our Nashville trip happen. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Excellent.
Angelina.
You're enjoying yourself in Cuba.
Cuba.
Hi, Angelina, my friend. She's watching. And let's see who else. I don't want to leave anybody out. Michelle Garrison Martin is watching. Hi there.
Hello.
And I think I'm caught up. I have everybody. Yeah.
Oh,
and then
go to the last question there. Jägermeister sponsors bands. I guess that was Stephanie.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah?
Stephanie. Yeah.
Jägermeister
Wow, I didn't know
sponsors
that.
Bands.
Jägermeister. Oh.
Yeah, Ben, look into that and see
Okay.
what you can come up with.
I will. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, I'll look into that. You know, because I mean, you know, it's a cool $6,000. So
That helps.
Aye.
I mean, and we're just talking about that's the airfares alone, and that's a bit of, you know, maybe you spending that on you know, motels, and hopefully there's a place where we can stay with some fans. I don't know. I've heard of something like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know,
Like they'll host you kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of. Yeah. We're good people.
There you go.
We'll sing for our, well, I'll sing for our supper.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, if you make it to Toronto, no worries. I got you on that one.
Right on. Cool. Thank you.
I can make that happen. No worries.
Well, we'll need all the help we can get.
And meals
Absolutely.
included too, because Kandi loves to cook.
Yay.
Candy
Oh, do
can
you
cook.
really?
I
Wow.
love to cook.
Well,
She
there you
shows
go.
me all her
Look at
food,
that.
and oh my Lord, it looks so delicious.
Right.
Yes, sir. All right.
So
So
cool.
let's see. We got a few minutes left here. We're almost running out of time. And hey, you're into your afternoon, so we don't want to take up too much of your day, Ben.
Nearly. No, it's
But,
nice talking to you. I will say this, that for all you Filter Fire fans, look at this. Am I holding it right? You can see it? There you go.
Yes.
For all you Filter Fire fans, we've got these mugs available with the band.
Look at that.
With the band on it. And then we've got just the ordinary Filter Fire logo.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah. And then, hey, guess there's 2 more items. Look at this.
Ooh.
It's a Filter Fire light, key ring with a light. There you go.
That's very cool. I
up
like that. Yes.
And then, hey, who doesn't need a pen? A Filter Fire pen, people.
I like that.
Look at this ordinary piece of shit. I need that.
Well, there you go. Filter Fire pen. So they're all available at our merch shop. And, you know, I'll put the link up. And, you know, I always put the link up everywhere. You know, I'm always advertising on the fan forum site.
There you go.
But, yeah, they're nice mugs.
How about a couple more questions just to bridge the gaps here? If you could collaborate with one artist or maybe one band, who would it be?
Can I say 2?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, I'd love to collaborate with I think Miles Kennedy would be great to collaborate with.
Yes.
And look, I mean, as much as Axel's voice ain't that great anymore, but he was the first guy that when I heard his voice, he was the one that inspired me to become a singer. You know, that was my first introduction to rock was Axl Rose. So I'd have to say Axl Rose and Miles Kennedy. Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's good. That is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how Lisa would answer that question. I know exactly who she would want to collaborate with.
Oh, yeah?
2 words. Joe Elliott.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Joe Elliott. I love
Okay.
Joe Elliott. Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
And I'm already. She asked me this question actually a while ago, and I'm actually collaborating with somebody right now. I'm not a singer. I'm not a musician.
Okay.
But are you familiar with a group called Armageddon?
No.
The only way you'd be familiar is if you see me nonstop, like yammering about them on my page. But Armageddon, they're out of Dallas, Texas, I believe. And we had the singer on our show back in January.
Okay.
And I've kept in touch with him, and we got talking, and he's like, you know, we really need a herald to the band.
Okay.
So he chose me. So I am now Harold Kandi of Armageddon.
Oh.
Come here.
So follow me on Instagram, Harold.
here.
Okay.
That's me.
Oh, right on. Instagram. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff. So shout out to you, Armageddon, if you're watching.
Yay!
All right, so we are running out of time. Lisa usually asks this question, but I really want to steal it just for once.
That's fine.
That's
Go
cool.
right ahead.
Ben, any musicians starting out, whether you're a younger person or you're a little bit older, you're starting out, you need some good solid advice to be a part of this industry. What would you tell those people?
Work on your craft, whether it's his guitarist, drummer, bassist, singer, keyboard player. Work on your craft, and don't be afraid to accept help if it's from the right people. And I'd also say that, don't take no for an answer, because you need thick skin in this industry. And I say it all the time. You're going to get a lot of rejection, but just keep pushing through. 10 doors might close, but 1 door may open.
That's
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would say to younger bands coming up. And the other thing is, the last thing I want to say is, make sure when you're writing your songs, don't try and sound like anyone else. It's great to be compared to other people, compared to other bands, but try to, sound like yourself. And I'm talking about like music, and I'm talking about singing. Don't try and sound like Axl, sound like Sebastian, sound like Chris Cornell, sound like Chester. Try and sound like yourself. When you're learning a cover song, this is what I do, right? when I learn a cover song, I learn it and then I incorporate some of my own vocal stuff into it. I don't try and sound like anyone else.
That's
And
cool.
that's the key to creating your unique voice.
Yeah. Like make it your own. Put your own style in it. Yeah.
Because, you know, as much as I love Sebastian and Axel and Chris Cornell and Chester and Miles, I'm never going to be them. The best I can be is Ben Albert.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yes.
I love that. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Be true to yourself and enjoy what you do and make it your unique.
Yes.
Make it yourself.
Yes.
Make it yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
because when you know,
go ahead, Ben. No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say when I hear an Alter Bridge song, and I, you know, oh no, hey, that's Miles Kennedy. Hey, I know that's Axel. Hey, I know that's Ben Albert. You know, I want people to go, hey, you know, when I hear a voice, I know that's that voice. I know that's Ben Albert. I know that's someone else. You know, I want that. I like that.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Develop your own unique original voice. Don't try and sound like, unless you're in a tribute band, of course. But you know,
right,
we're talking about original bands here.
Yeah. But make your own sound and make it you. Yeah. Perfect. I love that. Absolutely.
Cool. All right, so we are running out of time. Anything further from you, Lisa, or even, you know, Ben? Is there anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to say or talk about?
No, just that, you know, stay tuned and look out on our socials. You know, Fuel to Fire Band on Facebook. You know, we're on Bandcamp, we're on YouTube. Just type in, you'll find us. And the new EP Beneath the Surface will be released in June, but we just don't have a date for you yet. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Sounds
good. Oh, sorry, my dog. I have the door open so she can go outside. But that
the dog agrees. The dog agrees.
Yes. Yes. Say it again.
Chloe, does Chloe want to be in the show?
Let me hear. Give me a call. Oh.
She usually makes an appearance when we go live.
There's Chloe. Yes. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Yeah, Chloe's on the show. Say hi, Ben. Hi, Aunt Kandi.
What a cutie pie. All right. Well, it is that time. We're going to have to cut you loose here. Of course.
Cool. All right.
You know, like we said before, we'll say it again. You are welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
We're so pleased to have you. I mean, you're taking time out of your day. Guys, think about this. Ben is in the future, okay? He's in the future.
Yes.
He's taking time out of his day to come and hang out with us. That is totally
awesome. Isn't that funny how the time frames you're ahead of us? We're behind. I can't get that call.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my
dog's not
cool. No, it's my pleasure, girls. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. We look forward to hearing that album. Stay tuned, guys, on all Fuel to Fire socials. And of course, on Front Row, we will be promoting that as well. Beneath the Surface coming out in June. We are very excited to hear about that.
Yes. Awesome. And please post it on Front Row Promotions. Send it to me and Kandi, and we'll post it wherever. We need to have everybody see your music. And
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're so welcome. Anytime. That's what we do. That's what that's why we do.
Right on.
All right, Lisa, over to you. Put a bow on it. Ben, stay online if you don't mind, just for a minute.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry about my dogs. It's totally under. There is the bow. Anyway, thank you all for watching Front Row Promotion.
All right.
Thank you all for coming, and thank you all for the comments and the questions. And thank you, Ben. As always,
thank you, girls.
You're welcome. And thank you all for coming to Front Row Promotions. My computer likes to blank out when I'm in the middle of something. And Kandi, thank you for being an awesome and amazing host. Super.
Dude, let me tell you guys, for you, Ben, and everybody watching, Kandi over here has had a very difficult last few days. But guess who got me through it? Wait, that way. I don't know.
That way.
That girl right there.
This way.
That's nice.
That's my sister. That's my
Right
sister. My ride or die. So thank
Right
you.
on. Right on.
Oh,
And support Lisa, support music in the making, support live music, support music everywhere.
Support live music. Support live music everywhere. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let's
Front
put
row
a bow on it.
promotion.
Thank you, Ben.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, girls.
All right. And we'll see you later. Bye now.
Bye.